to part 20D of fixing this Jaguar 420G. Got the engine back in. I've cleared the pallets that's been in front of my engine for about a month now. I've taken the old engine block, I've transferred all the 420G specific things from that engine block to the new engine. Got that together, put the transmission on like we did last episode. Then I took the engine lift, the engine crane, slotted it back in with the transmission, took the old engine block, and to be honest, it was it was shagged. I sent it to the scrapyard. I got about $80–90, like metal's about 23 cents a kilo at the moment, so I got a pretty good helping from the scrapyard. The engine was quite broke. It was beyond repair. I mean, like I found out, the cylinder, number 5 cylinder, was egg-shaped. The coolant galleries were completely destroyed. The studs were destroyed. Everything was destroyed about it. So it was very not worth repairing or passing on to someone else or keeping hold of. So I got the cash that I could out of it from scrapping it, and then I put the new setup into the car. So now that's all installed. I can't actually do anything yet because the engine's just sitting here. It's not actually bolted down or anything. The engine mounts are shredded. They're too shredded to use. This engine's about to fall off actually. I've got the transmission bolted up to the drive shaft and its plate underneath. I need to replace this engine mount. Engine mounts were quite expensive for this car. They're about $170 for a pair from Jaguar. I managed to find a different set of the appropriate dimensions. They're about 75 millimeters this way, and about 43–45 millimeters top to bottom. And I found that Ford Escort engine mounts actually had the exact same dimensions. So I've got those on order. I'm sure it will hold a 300 kilo engine and transmission combo, extra 60 kilos on the transmission, so what's that? Like 360 kilos for this setup. I'm sure it will hold it, we'll find out, but it was $40 instead of $170, so I'm quite happy with that. So as I've gone through before, the block's in really good condition, it's all cleaned out, there's nothing wrong with this. I've banged in new Welsh plugs, got it on the engine hoist, sent it back in. It was a bit of a dance to get this in, and it didn't help by the fact that it rained, but we got it in all the same. But yeah, I'm waiting on engine mounts to come at the moment to so this can bolt down properly. I've ordered the 2 extra head studs that I need to complete this head stud set. So once they come, I'll be able to send those through. And then once those head studs come and they're seated, yeah, we can get a head gasket because we're putting a head back on this. How exciting! So here's the old cylinder head here. I've taken the intake cam off and I'm about to take the exhaust cam off too. You just take these bolts off, knock the bearings out, and then just pull the cam out. I need these camshafts to go onto. And here's another update. I've got a new cylinder head to furnish this car, so that's right, top to bottom, it's going to be an all new drop running train. So right now, I'm trying to get this intake manifold off, like I said, like 20 parts ago that I would. The problem is, it's quite stuck on there. See, I can, get this block here. I can't leave this off. It's really bloody on there. So I've been working on getting that off, but I'm just worried I'm just going to start breaking things. But so that's really annoying, dealing with that. So this is stuck on, but once this is off, I want to blast it out with water, like get a water compressor, jet water, high pressure water, pressure washer. Blast all these galleries out. Hopefully this isn't too bad, because this is what really makes this project. I don't want to do any of this this sucks. I hate this. I hate engine work. But it's worth it for these. This is what makes it worth it. If it wasn't for this, I wouldn't be here right now. However, I want to keep this cylinder head because it's got a good set of valves, and I'm just going to stick to that. It has a good set of valves. It'll have parts. It has like the lifter spacers. It's got things that I want off of this head. So this would be good just to have in storage. So I want to take this intake off, take this exhaust cam off, take this intake cam off, put it onto the new head, which I will show you now. I don't think I have to say it. Mind the mess. Oh my god. I've got it on this square piece of foam. I just had it sitting around. It's a good place just to keep it so that nothing gets like damaged. Like these valves are open here. I can flip this over without worrying about bending a valve because these do protrude past the surface of the head. But this is the new cylinder head. I think it's a Series 2, but the rocker covers indicate that it might be a Series 3. Here are the rocker covers. You know, it's got the Jag sticker, and then it's got this more XJ6 series of filler neck. I want to keep the old rocker covers because I think they look better. It's got a polished chrome handle. It's got the Jaguar thing logo, not as a sticker but as like raised lettering on it. The surface is really good. The jackets, I'll throw up a picture on the screen. The jackets aren't corroded. These jackets are in perfect condition. The inside of it looks perfect. I picked this off of Marketplace. I offered the guy $50, but he was so kind. He actually sold it to me for 30 bucks after we did the deal. He gave me 20 bucks back for no reason. I'm amazed by that. It was so nice of him. I actually bought dinner that night on the savings. Got a nice roast chicken from Woolies, which was nice. Chicken and coleslaw in some wraps. It was good. So thank you very much to who sold me that head. You gave me a really nice tea, and I ate that chicken over the next couple of days. It was really nice. At any rate, it wasn't as clean when I got it. It was full of it was sitting in his shed for a few years. Apparently it came to him as like as part of a swap he did, and he didn't need it. So I'm going to send this off to get skimmed, but before I do that I need to look at these intake paths, because this is why I think it might be XJ6 Series 3, because I want to make sure that my intake manifold will match these ports here. If they don't, I'm not going to use it because I need those triples. I don't want to go to dual carbies. It will get those triples put on it. That's the whole crux of this mission. Oh, bloody hell. But the spark plugs are in good nick. The valves seem okay. The camshafts here, I have to swap these camshafts out with the one I've got. I'm not sure if these camshafts will be compatible with what I want to do with the triples. So it's just better just to swap these out, put my camshafts on it, put these ones on the shelf just in case I ever need cams, and go from there. I think it might be XJ6 Series 3. I'm freaking out about that too, because with Series 3 cars they had fuel injection, and if it's fuel injected they had a different intake manifold style, so I've got to be really careful with these cams and its intake, because it might not be the same as what I've got. And finally, what I've been working on for the past few weeks or months or whatever it has been, change of scenery, sorry about that. We've finished the front seats, so this has got all new leather on it. So we decided to match the pattern with what it originally had, which is to put pleating here and here, and keep the tops, sides and fronts plain. The front of an original Jaguar seat used a cloth to hook it underneath the seat, and it didn't use hog nails. It used like a thread, like it was like sewn to the seat in a way. We didn't do that, we just used hog nails, so we've really modernized the construction here. When these pads are off, we painted the frame, we painted the frame, we repadded it with new foam. So this is a nice foam squab that we've cut to shape. These bolsters here are a separate piece of foam stuck to the top, made like little hoops here, and here, so that we could slide in the foam insert and then stretch material over the seat. Doing seat frames is very much like making seat covers, as in it's just a seat cover that you're slipping on, that's all they are. We even got the armrest to work on this one. This one was still upholstering, a little bit of work. We haven't put the timber back on this one yet, so this one's a bit more plain, but this will get done. I wanted a British Racing Green 420G Jaguar race colours. I think it's just such a fantastic colour, and I've got a Jaguar. I have to take advantage of Jaguar's own BRG, authentic BRG. However, I had to keep it black. I didn't want to change it. I think a black Jag is really, really cool. But the interior colour I did change to green, and this is going to be BRG. Looking at original charts online to see what the colours that were available for this car were, you couldn't get green with a black car, so it's going to be a bit anachronistic to put green upholstery into a black car. However, this is the colour combination that I want, and that's what I want to do. So that's going to have to do it for this episode. I've got this tarp on because it's coming into winter. It's a wet autumn. It's been a wet summer too. I put this tarp over it just to keep it nice and fresh. I'm waiting on, so in summary, we've done the seats. They're ready to go back in once I've finished the carpeting job and do something about that ceiling. The engine, it's fresh, it's coming together. I'm waiting on a pair of engine mounts and a K-frame mount in the post, and then we can bolt down this engine and it's fine. Then we can put in the head studs. Hopefully I'll have the head stripped back and machined, and we can put that on. We can do cam timing, bolt it back together, fire it up. Happy days, right? So yeah, we're making progress. Okay, progress. It's okay, it's fine progress. But yeah, I'm aiming to drive this car about mid-year, so about 2 months. Is that too much to ask? Is 2 months too much to ask? We're really close with this project, I swear. But it's getting there, you know. Hope you like the camera glare. You're right out in the sun. The rainstorms are coming. This is the last bout of sunlight we'll have before it rains out on me again. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.